This is Bishop Dr. Truman Burst. Master Herbalist, coming to you from Good Shepherd Ministries.
Doc Miles. So let me introduce you then to Doc Miles, who is here in the room with us. And Doc, welcome, Doc. Thanks for joining us here. Doc Miles there in Georgetown, Texas. And Doc, I don't have your telephone number in front of me. Do me a favor, and would you tell me what your telephone number is?
It's 512-868-9867. It's 512-868-9867. My fax is 9847, so if somebody wants to fax me something, fax it to 9847.
I could email the
Yes.
You can email. It's docmiles@outlook.com. DOCMILES@outlook.com.
Okay, I had written it down, but I couldn't read it.
Okay, so I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that again. His telephone number is 512-868-9867. His fax is 512-868-9847. His email is docmiles, DOCMILES, @outlook.com. docmiles@outlook.com. Now you got all of the information.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's what DR.
Okay.
That's in Dr. Miles.
And you might as well have this too. His website is theherbdoctor.net. theherbdoctor.net. Now you got everything.
Just got all my contact information on that too.
Yeah.
Do you spell out doctor as DR?
And don't just it is theherbdoctor.net. Yes, you got it.
Yeah, DOCTOR.
Okay.
All right, back to the conference now. Did that answer all your questions?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks for putting me on the right track. I appreciate it.
Wonderful. Call us, either one. We're glad to help. And thank you for joining us here. And tell your friends to join us here on Discoveries in Health.
I put it on Facebook.
Yay, that's the way to go. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm promoting well.
Wonderful.
Like, if you have any health questions, come join us on this conference call.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get people to be healthy.
Wonderful. That's really, and you know, we find a lot of people are doing that, and it's fun because later they come back and they thank you, you know, because anyway.
Well, my mom will be joining one day. She just hadn't got the courage, I think, yet.
Oh, we're friendly. This is the fun thing. You get her to play one of the videos over on herbalhealthreview.com under Discoveries in Health. There's 152 screen capture videos. You can play one of those videos for her so she can just see it. And
yeah, I've been sending out your website info to her and others that I know it will benefit.
Good.
And I said, if you can't join the call, at least go on the website. And I'm telling them how to use the website. And I said, then if you have any questions, join on that call and they'll answer your questions. Which she was like, really? So, well, so many people are used to, nobody answering that question.
What they're used to is the doctors don't study nutrition. We're coming off, we're teaching people how to take care of themselves, and we're losing naturopathic doctors and medical doctors that have gone over to our side. We're losing them right and left. We just lost one in Austin just the other day. They said he committed suicide, which he didn't. Everybody knows that. And then a couple up in New York had a suicide note in a plastic baggie stuffed in their pocket, the husband and the wife, and they threw them over the building and supposedly jumped to their death, which is
because
stupid.
of pharmaceuticals taking them.
Yeah,
Many people are turning from that. We don't want to take.
They have their own mafia, and I am one that they're after, so I always carry.
We'll pray for your divine protection.
Well, I know, and I've got all my patients are praying for my protection. I pray for my protection too, but I also fortify it a little bit because I don't go anywhere without my weapon. Period. Because if I see somebody acting crazy, I'm not going to take a chance. I've got many people that I help every day. I mean, since Monday morning, I have had people coming to my place like Grand Central Station. I mean, it's unbelievable. I just dog tired of coming to get home. You know, but that's over because I'm there.
Well, I thank you. I'll remember to be more diligent. Pray for you both. I didn't even think of that. So
Just last week there were over 60 people that have been taken out in the last 18 months. Now it's starting to move again, just because the drug company mafia, they're the best. They have no traceabilities at all. Period. Not a fingerprint, not a footprint, not a hair, nothing.
Well, I know I went from 17 meds to 1. So, that's a lot of money they lost on me.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's true.
But I feel better.
Well, God bless you, and we'll, between terminals, we can help you.
Yeah. And I'm sure that I'm on the total right path. So, I know that. So, I appreciate both of you, and I will put you on my bulletin board to pray over. So.
Well, we could all use more prayers. Thank you for thank you for joining us and supporting us and caring for other people. Thank you for that. Thank you for being a good person. Okay. All right. Okay. Hey, Doc. Looks like we're off to a start here, and I missed you last week, but we had some difficulties, and we finally got them solved. But it's
I tried to get home, and then finally I had to go and take care of some stuff.
Right.
And then by the time I did, it was just so dog tired. I didn't even try again. I was just so exhausted.
Wow.
Because Blanca comes over every Thursday, and every time she shows up, that place is like a beehive all day long. It's a magnetic thing or something. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
She has a lot of her people from her hair salon over to see me.
Yes.
And she's selling the Asiatic tea of mine in her salon. I'll never support. And a bunch of stuff she sells right there in her salon because she really believes this stuff. It really works.
I know. Isn't that something? And that happens, with natural remedies. Quite often, somebody will find out just how wonderful of a comforter and a helper and a soother and a healer that these natural remedies can be. And when they do, they want to tell their friends. They want to tell people they love. They see somebody in pain, they say, "Hey, don't you know about this herb?" And they get right on them. So, which is a good thing, sharing information and getting out the word, that these natural remedies been around forever and ever and ever, and they worked then, they work now, and we're even getting wiser in their use because there's so much communication, there's so much research. out there now. There's just so much information. If you know where to look and to do your due diligence, you can find all kinds of natural remedies for everything you can imagine. So Doc, what's going on besides you're working very hard, like you got one of the busiest naturopathic clinics in the Texas area, and you're in Georgetown, Texas, and you're working really hard, and I know it. Well, what else is going on, brother?
Well, I had my heart scans, and I do that about every 5 years or so, and I found a little bit more plaque. I didn't have any plaque before, and I found a little plaque, and so I started back on the chelation that Shirley now owns that company. Man, that's the best stuff in the world, I guarantee you.
Yeah, we got to.
So I'll take it for 6 months, and I guarantee you there won't be any plaque.
There you go. So there is help when there's plaque buildup in those arteries throughout that body. That plaque buildup, and it'll kill you. But if you know about a natural chelation formulation, and you just have to call the doc and ask him about it, he'll tell you where you can get it and so forth. But it's these types of things, information, natural remedies that people need to know about, because people, they're dying. They're dying of these diseases that are going out of control because they don't have the availability. Then our people perish for lack of knowledge. So that chelation formula, more people need to find out, give you a call and find out about it and get on it and take care of that plaque buildup. Go ahead. We got an open mic here, I think, somewhere. Do we have someone who has a question there in Atlanta?
Yes. Can you consume too much probiotics?
No.
No?
No. Nobody gets too many probiotics.
Okay, I just heard the lady just before me saying that she didn't want to take too many, and I thought, well, I'm taking quite a few through my food and a prescription probiotic and my yogurt. I was just wondering if that was too much. I'm taking that.
You don't need a prescription probiotic.
Well,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Okay. It used to be one that was available without a prescription, and then all of a sudden you couldn't get it unless the doctor wrote a prescription. So, I don't know if that has something to do with the money that the pharmaceuticals felt that they could make from it, but it is a medical.
And it is probably not natural if it's a prescription.
And I suffer from colitis, so I was taking a line, and so she put me on with prescription grade, medical grade probiotics.
Well,
and I'm getting it.
Someone has a great probiotic, and I have a great probiotic. And I guarantee it's stronger than what you're taking.
Okay, now also I'm taking the antidophilus from birth. Taking that, but with the colitis, I know I need a additional.
Well, you need a good fiber. You need a good fiber. Shula's got a good fiber, and I got a good fiber. It helps with IBS, and helps with
colitis. Yeah, colitis.
Colitis is what I have. Also suffer from constipation.
That's at number. Yeah, and that's at number 4110 Herbal Tea. When you call over there to Herbal Health, when you call over to BetterHealthHerbs.com, that's their website, BetterHealthHerbs.com. They make an herbal tea called number 4110 CACT, and it retrains the bowel to go back to work again. It's one of the things that you really want to find out about when there's colitis. And there is a colitis report of things that we know about. that helps when there's colitis and diverticulosis and diverticulitis. All of these bowel disorders, they can, they can be helped. You can retrain the bowel to go back to work again, and you can do it with an herbal tea called CACT number 4110. Now then, there's also a fiber that has some bentonite clay in it, and that's really going to pull the toxins to it, and it's going to.
I got that.
Good. Well,
I wasn't quite sure how to take it. I ordered that.
Then yeah, go ahead and take and put a little bit in either water or juice or tea. Stir it up. Not just and stir it up before it gels, and get it down. And so that's how to take that fiber and that tea. Before a meal, so that you've got something soothing and healing, and maybe you might even do maybe a teaspoon of fiber before a meal. And Doc, what do you think about HCl when there's colitis? Very much needed. Yeah.
I was concerned about that too, because I know I do need a digestive enzyme. Yeah. And my doctor said, no, don't take the HCl. It kills, I don't know if he said the good bacteria or something, but he says it kills something. Told me not to take it.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. 99% of people that come through my clinic every day, when I do the blood work, running through the computer, everybody is short on hydrochloric acid. So they have acid reflux, their hair falls out, they get arthritis, they get kidney stones, they get fibromyalgia, all because they don't have enough hydrochloric acid from the stomach line. Because our food is 90% altered by monsoon, and that's killing the hydrochloric acid production in the stomach. So when you have acid reflux, that's the body saying, hey, I need some more acid. And what do? You go get Prilosec or Nexium. Now there's lawsuits against those two products because it's shutting kidneys down.
Right. Since I started taking the acidophilus, it got rid of all that burping and that I had when the doctor wanted me to take those, what do they call those? Some kind of inhibitors, protein inhibitors, or POP. What is that antacid is called? But when I took the acidophilus, it stopped that, and then I ran out, and it came back, and I had that little feeling like something was pushing up against your diaphragm. And then when I started back taking the acidophilus, that went away. And when I stopped, it came back. When I started back taking the acidophilus, it went away.
You still need hydrochloric acid, so your calcium will go to your bones and then your protein goes to your heart, your muscle tissue, and your hair. So if you brush your hair and you got a lot of hair in your brush, you don't have enough hydrochloric acid because your hair is 95% protein. And it's not getting there because there's no carrier, which is a hydrochloric acid. The doctors don't study 5 minutes of nutrition. They do not have a clue. Take this drug here, take that drug there.
Yeah, they want to write prescriptions for sure. Let me ask you something. Does the HCl, does it take care of the other food, or do I need additional enzymes to digest?
If you have an enzyme issue, then you need to take a good, complete dietary enzyme. It'll take care of the fats and this and that, and protease and all of the other things that are in the digestive enzyme capsules. But the hydrochloric acid breaks down your calcium and protein so it'll go where it's supposed to go. Without that, you have all kinds of problems. You'll end up with arthritis and everything.
Yeah, I know my nails don't grow.
That's why you need hydrochloric acid. Your nails grow, your hair will grow, and it'll get more full, and it won't be falling out, and you won't have acid reflux, and You won't get osteopenia and osteoporosis. You won't get kidney cell. Everything changes when you do the body right.
What do you all think of? What do you all think of kefir and flaxseed? Yeah.
Flaxseed is good. It's essential fatty acids. But if you have a glucose issue, like pre-diabetic or whatever, never take flaxseed on because it raises your glucose level. You use extra virgin olive oil in a glass bottle, preferably from California or Spain, not Italy. So, in Italy got a hold of the oil over there, and so they were shipping so much of it, and now they control it. They put a little bit of good stuff and a whole bunch of bad stuff and sell it at a premium price. I won't even touch anything from Italy right now.
Okay. The prescription probiotic that I take is called DSL, and you might want to look it up and see what's that all about.
Well, if it's a prescription, it's not as good as what we have. I can tell you that. Because most of that prescription stuff is a synthetic product, and you only get half of it. You don't get the full help.
And they put cornstarch in it, which I didn't mind. I don't know if the others have cornstarch.
We don't do that. That's the way your prescription drugs. They water stuff down, they thin it down, and it's not very strong, just like their B12. It's only 1,000 micrograms. That's 2,000. Okay? It's a professional grade, and all that's when it goes back to work.
Right. Okay, then. I shall do that. I already have the what is that?
CAC?
No, we were talking about something that I told you I already had. Well, you still got a clay. It's bentonite clay.
Oh, bentonite clay, real night.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have that already. I stopped taking it because I wasn't sure if I was doing it right, and so I thought I'd take it in.
Give me take home. Truly has some wonderful, wonderful herbal stuff. I've got some wonderful, wonderful naturopathic stuff. Very powerful. I've got stuff he doesn't have. He's got stuff I don't have. But between us, we can help just about anyone's problem.
Do y'all have a liquid calcium magnesium citrate product? I would like that. Because I don't think the pills with my colon, I don't think it's breaking down the pills as well as it should, and I prefer a liquid. Do you all have a liquid?
I think that when you're taking the HCl, that would solve your digestive problems.
Oh, that
Right.
That would help break it down. Okay.
Right. Then you're going to break it down. You're not breaking it down because you don't have that HCl, and along with the pepsin. So, I think you've gotten quite a bit of guidance here. There's one other thing you might think of, and that is maybe some kombucha mushroom, the correct fermentation. We got to have the right bacteria, the right fermentation, and then with that HCl, I think that's the real thing that I think that you're going to take away from this tonight is adding that HCl. Then you're going to break down and digest all kinds of things, and then you're then using that fiber that has that bentonite clay in it. That's going to be very soothing and healing, and that's what we need to do is get some soothing and some healing, and then get back to me. Give me a call. Let's and let me know how these things are working for you, so you don't have to wait and wonder when you can always give me a call. Okay.
Okay. That bentonite clay, is that once per day?
Yes, about once a day is fine. That should be enough. But if you and you're just using just the clay by itself, or you're using it with the fiber?
Well,
I would do it in the evening.
There you go.
Just before you go to bed, would that be?
That's the best time because then your body heals is when you're at rest. You go into that real sleep, which is no more than 15 minutes. That's when anybody heals the very most is 21 food.
Yeah, I'm looking at this bentonite clay, and it's called Truman's Fiber, WIBENTONIT clay.
Okay, so you've got the fiber. So very good. Very good. Now you've got the full meal deal because you've got the fiber that's very soothing and nourishing with all the green foods in there and herbs in that product. It's really a wonderful fiber with the bentonite clay. So you've got it all together. In the evening, having 1 or 2 teaspoons of it, and you might start with 1 and then move to 2 and whatever 1, 2, 3 teaspoons, whatever works for you. Let's start with a little bit and find your dosage, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, bless you, sister. Thanks for joining us here on Discoveries in Health, folks. And that's what it's all about, is getting involved and chatting with us. Getting more comfortable with all of this knowledge that we're trying to put out here. I know that there's a lot of these terms and herbs and healing systems that you may not be familiar with, but that's why the doc and I are here. We're here to take the mystery out of it. And you can call Doc Miles anytime that you want to. He's there for you in Georgetown, Texas. And I'm here. Doc Miles' telephone number, again, for those who maybe didn't get it, is 512-868-9867. That's Doc Miles in Georgetown, Texas. Just know he does lots of special things. He's talked about magnets that you can put on an injured shoulder, one on one side, one on the other side, and create some circulation there and get that shoulder going again. And all kinds of wonderful things that you just don't find out there, like the magnets, the fact that he also does a lot of blood analysis. So you go to your laboratory, you go to your doctor, whichever lab, probably in your area, and you ask for certain blood panels. Like if you've got a blood disorder, then or some kind of a skin disorder, it's not clearing up, things like this. If you really want to find out what's going on in your body, you call Doc Miles. He tells you what blood panels that he's going to need. Then when you go get the blood draw, and you tell them this is the panels I need, and they do that, and then you send that information over by email or by fax over to the Doc Miles there in Georgetown, Texas. He puts it into a computer, and it spits out an 18-page report that is all based on nutrition and your body, not on drugs and chemicals and what might kill you next. So that's why just so many things he does besides all the knowledge. He's just and he comes here and after he's worked a hard day there, or a hard week and a hard month, I'm sure, because he's been so busy, and then he comes here and spends 2 hours with us, or at least an hour and a half, and helps people and makes himself available. So if you've got a question, let's keep the ball rolling here. If you've got a question or a comment or an idea or something, maybe a neighbor or something, who is it there? Is it area code 757? Do you have a question or a comment?
Yeah, good morning. I'm sorry. You mentioned that tea to get your everything working again. I know I need that.
That number 4110. Number 4110 CACT. 4110 CACT.
I'll find it.
I
was looking for it. I couldn't find it.
Okay, and you can call them, and they're there. You can call them on the telephone because that's your other helpers. They will answer your questions, and their phone number for the manufacturer is 541-791-8467. That's 541-791-8400.